we're gonna play a game together remotely.
Okay.
There are games that you can actually play remotely, and I want people to get that type of experience, right? So
Mm-hmm.
can you load widget onto all 18?
Yes. Yes, I
And
can.
widgets
Widget.
is the widgets is the piece that actually doesn't say widgets on it, which is super annoying of me.
It says,
Widgets is that has dice on it.
I see it. Don't break the blinks, although they seem pretty durable.
So, of course, I'm happy to stream again in the future, where we can really focus on the games and play them for an extended period of time.
Oh my gosh,
Now,
you like me enough to come back?
yeah, why not? Like, of course, if my hair was all nice and braided, then we can compete and win together or something like that. But unfortunately, this is the only game that we can play together, um, with this with you being the focal point of the stream. But I'm still glad that there are games we can play remotely. And I'm just trying to breeze through and show you as many games as we've only played 2 games. It's like an hour and a half, so you can see how these games can really fly by every time. So load widgets onto all 18.
Loading widgets into all 18. Press and hold. Flash blue. Connect. Yay! I did it! Yay!
Awesome. So you see how you've already picked up the way that blinks work, right? So the hardest part about blinks is learning how to load games, because that's like completely new. Like, people can click buttons and use magnets, but this is a completely new mechanic, and you've already picked up. So I would say you're at the point where now the only thing you have to learn are the games, but I'm teaching you the games in such a way that it makes learning all the other games easier. Everyone who gets their blinks will get a document recommending the first couple games to play. The first games to learn are always Wham and Puzzle, because you have to understand the strength of the buttons and the magnets, and then everything else kind of falls into place.
Game instructions can be found in the expansion set booklet.
Really, you the plug. Really, you the plug. Okay, so now widgets is interesting because can you take one piece, show it to the camera, and click a button?
Click a button on the board or click the piece?
Just click the piece. And I know I'm not sharing a lot of context, but when you click the piece, basically you just rolled a single dice or die. Thanks, English teacher. So now can you take another piece and connect it and click one of them? So you're holding 2 pieces in your hand and you click. So pay attention to how 1 out of 6 lights are lit. So now put them together and click one of them, and then you'll basically roll both of them at the same time. So basically this is like putting 2 dice together, and you click one of them, and it's like rolling 2d6. So one is a 3 and one is a 5. You know what I mean?
Yes, I see it.
So this is basically like, we kind of want to create a game where, like, if you wanted to use blinks as your dice instead of real dice, because like me personally, when no one's paying attention, I just be dropping the dice into place and rolling snake eyes and Monopoly, so I get an extra turn. So for people like me who cheat rolling dice, we allow people to use their blinks.
Who cheat rolling dice?
We out here on the block, playing the dice game. Now you can play it with blinks.
You play with blinks.
So now,
okay, future.
There's also a probability-based game that when like you roll 6 dice and basically like a real dice game on blinks, but we're not going to play that right now. But that game is called Takeaway Dice. So now what we're going to do is, Widgets is interesting because it has 4 games on one blink, right? So I'm going to show you how to play the other games on Widgets, and it requires me to teach you a brand new mechanic called the long press, right? So the long press is actually a little risky because you don't want to risk switching the game, but you still want to press and hold the blink. So now what we're going to do is, can you put all the blinks together so they're back in one big board again?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Now, what we're going to do is, instead of holding it for 3 seconds, you're just going to press and hold it for 1.5 seconds, and you're actually going to see a slight flash white light. And as soon as you press for 1.5 seconds, you want to release your finger, because you don't want to end up like accidentally switching the game,
Do I have to do it on the dice blink or whichever one?
Any blink you want. Great
Okay.
question. So a second and a half. It might be 2 seconds, but you definitely don't want to hold it too long. And it's all right for you to remove your finger too fast because once you learn it, you'll understand like, okay, that's how long. So like, and you'll see a white light that tells you when to remove your finger.
This hates me. I'm doing it.
No, it's fine. We'll get
One.
used to it. So count like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
So you see that white light that came when it told you
Yes.
your finger off before the universe implodes on itself. So
Oh, I like
now
these colors.
this is if you've ever wanted to play Twister with your blinks, you can use one blink and play Twister. So if you remove one piece and click it, it's like the Twister thing, like clicking it. But there's another probability came up with colors called Spinominos. I may have mixed the syllables up in there, but that's another really cool probability based game. So obviously this looks beautiful. So if you had your friends come over and they were set to the second game in Widgets, like this is why the bar goes up in flames every time I walk inside of it, because people are just like, what am I looking at? So now, if you can long press one more time, you're going to take us to the third game in Widgets, which is actually the game that we're going to play.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It's so pretty.
So this is our coin flip mode, right? So we have dice, we have a spinner, and we have a coin flip.
It looks like honey,
all
like a
within one
honeycomb.
game. And then the fourth game is a timer, but we're not going to go there because this is the game that we're actually going to play. So we're going to play this game on just 12 pieces. So you can put 6 off to the side. The rules can scale the more pieces you use. All of our games scale very well. The only game that doesn't scale with more pieces is puzzle. I guess I'm going to teach you like the intro way how to play a game. And then the best thing about blinks is you can kind of come up with your own paper rules and play the game. They're yours, and you can do whatever you want. So to play with 12, basically the way that it works is whenever you click a button, you basically roll like 12 coins at the same time, right? So we're going to pick a team. I'm going to be silver. You're going to be gold because I'm always silver.
Wow. So because I got the most pieces, I got to be gold. Is that why you did it? So you can have the upper hand?
Actually, because a silver the code is silver to win every single time. No,
wow.
I'm joking. So the way that the game works is it's a betting game. So if you can keep all the pieces and click one of them, you'll see that you roll them all at the same time. And the way it works is I'm going to guess a number, right? So click one piece. Let's say I guess they're going to be 5 silver, and let's see how many come up after you click a piece. It can be any piece you want.
But how long do I click it for?
Oh, great question. A normal click.
A normal click is press and hold for me.
Nope. I'm sorry. A normal click is like a mouse, like a normal time, like if you click something on a mouse. Great question. So when I want you to press and hold, I'll say long press.
Okay, I see.
Of course, if I want you to do the 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, if I want you to press and hold it for 3 seconds to switch a game, then I would say switch a game. And if I want you to click it like we're playing whack-a-mole, like we're playing Ram, then I will say click it. That's just like my language with links, and you'll see this in the instruction booklet as well. So let's say we're playing this. I say they're going to be 5 silver. You just clicked. Only 4 silver come up. That means I get no points. Right?
Oh.
Let's say 6 silver come up. Let's actually say you click it and 12 silver comes up. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If I guess 5, then I'm only going to get 5 points.
Here we go. So we gambling.
Yeah, we're gambling. So if you lose, you got to send me the blinks back.
I'm not sending them back.
No, we let it's fine. So let's say I guess 5 and 12 come up. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wish that I had guessed more aggressively. The way that it works is when I guess, you guess at the same time. So I'm guessing for silver, you're guessing for gold, right? So I might say, I think 5 gold's gonna come up, and you say, no, I say 5 silver, you say 5 gold. I don't get any points because 4 silver came up. But you get 5 points because you got like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 gold came up, so you at least get your 5 points. You feel me?
Yes, but it doesn't matter which one that I press. Like when we get started, like if I'm rolling all over again and I press gold vice pressing silver, that doesn't matter, does it?
Doesn't matter. Great
Okay.
question. So what the point of the game is we're racing 24, and there are only like 2 more things you have to know. If one of us guesses exactly right, the other person gets no points. So if I guess 4 silver and you guess 5 gold, 4 silver comes up, so I get my 4 points. But you don't even get your 5 points because I guess 4 silver exactly.
Wow.
So that's going to be really huge in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think we're ready to play, and we're going to take turns guessing first, right? Because it's like the price is right. The person who guesses second kind of has an advantage
Mm-hmm.
because you can guess like $1.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we're racing to 20. Technically, pounds if you guess 12 in a row twice. But I've never seen it happen. I'm actually pretty sure it's impossible. So I'm going to guess first, and I'm also going to keep score because obviously, like, I can just like.
I'm gonna keep score too. Where's my piece of paper?
Oh, all right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to guess first. I'm going to guess aggressive. I'm going to say we're going to start out with 7 silver. What's your guess?
I'm gonna say 4 gold.
Okay, cool. So you're definitely being a little more conservative, trying to lock in. So this game is called FlipBet, right? So I'm going to say, okay, let's flip the bet and see who wins.
Do I press it?
Mm-hmm. Any piece you want. Oh, not press it, just click it. Perfect. Like perfect. Who wins?
Wow! I was so close!
Oh, let's go! Okay, so I got 7 points. You got absolutely no points at all, so you're at like complete 0. You don't have a single
You've
point.
obviously hacked the system, okay?
So now you guess first. Obviously, you know that I'm at 7, you're at 0. We're racing.
I don't remember that. I don't remember. Am I pressing it again? We're guessing.
After we both guess, then you press it again. But first, we have to guess first.
Okay.
Guess how many gold you think are going to come up, and then I'll guess my silver second. Take turns guessing first because the person who guesses second has an advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna say 11 gold.
Wow. This is gonna be easy for me. Okay, so I'm gonna guess 3 silver.
3 silver. All right. You sure you don't want to guess higher than that?
No, because like obviously you trying to throw the game.
All right. So
if you get 11, I'm leaving the chat.
all right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give this a Presserino gold 11, 4 silver.
I said 3.
Oh, you said 3. Oh, you said 3. 3. Oh, I need to write down. Make sure I get your lies. All right, I'm gonna click it.
Okay. Now we're cooking. Okay, so I got my 3 points. So I'm at 10. And you are at you're still at 0, unfortunately.
Wow.
So you see why it's like now that I got a big and now it kind of puts you on defense.
What'd you say the first time? 7?
So I said 7 and I won, and then I said 3, so now I'm at 10.
I know.
So this time I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep it low key because it's like I can just keep taking the mid-range jump shot and keep scoring.
Not the basketball references. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still fresh off the LeBron finals.
Oh my! The LeBron finals, the LeBron James show.
Los Angeles LeBrons. They're not even the Lakers anymore.
The LeBrons.
The Miami LeBrons, the Cleveland LeBrons, the Los Angeles LeBrons. LeBron is the coach, the GM, and the best player on the team. I really hope this doesn't go viral because there are going to be a lot of 6'10" people who are going to come mess me up.
Here go Fox trolling. Okay, what's your bet?
4 silver.
3 gold.
Okay, so you're going to try to stack the points. I respect that. 4 versus 3. Let's go. I got 4 exactly, but that means I feel real bad for you.
I'm leaving the chat.
Okay, so do you still want to keep you? So we obviously, hey, honestly, we gotta see it to the end. You know, what anime character do we look up to has ever given up when down? You gotta keep, you gotta persevere because you can still come back with this. You know, I'll let you guess first this time. So basically, for those just joined, I guess 4 exactly, which means Sheena gets
Not
absolutely.
you explaining your way.
So that means I'm at 14, and Sheena is at absolutely 0. Like, not a single thing, like,
This
like
ain't an
absolutely not a
anime.
single thing. This, all you gotta do is believe in
The heart of the cards. The heart of the
believe in the
blanks.
algorithm.
Yo,
Okay, so I'll let you guess first this time. Or actually, who's supposed to guess first this time? Actually, I might have lost track. I'll let
you, because you won. Heart of the cards is a
you.
scam.
Scare. That's hilarious. Hey, they made that money though. Hopefully, right. So moving on. I'm gonna guess first. You said I guess first, right? So that's actually a good rule too. The person who wins gets first. I've never played like that, but we can play like that. That's pretty cool. So I'm trying to get this because I'm not trying to let this last all day. I'm gonna guess 6. Hopefully, you get up to 20, and I'm gonna win this game in 2 rounds. Let's go.
Okay, 6. I'm going to guess 7.
You said 11.
7.
Okay. I was like, did you learn?
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, now we're cooking. Come on, 6. Come on, 6.
You
1, 2,
got
3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
That,
Oh
you cheating.
no.
You wall hacking.
Okay, so
This don't
honestly,
make no sense.
that's busted. Like the fact
Ma
that I guessed
que cos'è?
exactly twice.
Get fine.
Damn. Did you just? Okay, so this is 20 to nothing, which means, you know, for those just joining the stream,
This is 20, and then you then you explain it
right now we're
again.
playing the betting game where we have to get the number. And long story short, Sheena doesn't have a single point, not a single 1 point. So it's 20 to 20 0. Yeah, if you can at least secure the bag on.
She doesn't have a single point, not one single one. 0. Absolute 0, ladies and gentlemen. No points were garnered. Yes.
I don't think anyone has ever pitched this out, but obviously I'm a guess 4, right? Because I'm at 20. So, what are you looking to guess? Hopefully, I don't guess exactly 4 because I gave it to you. That means you got shut up. Like if I was you right now, I would just.
You would guess what?
I would just guess 1 gold and try to get on the board.
I'm gonna guess 7 again.
Lord have mercy. Okay, we're cool. Let's see what happens then. You did so good in Wham. I need to find 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you got shut out.
So now I'm just gonna toss these. I'm gonna get rid of them.
I am so glad this was recorded because your boy got nice. Make sure you didn't put money on the table. So obviously this game is beautiful though, right? The way that your camera's picking up the animations of the dice roll, and just like how nice the silver and gold look.
Mm-hmm.
Really solid camera. This is one of my favorite games to just break out, especially at a bar because it just looks so beautiful, and just the way that you're spinning the blinks right now, it looks really nice. Hey. I've seen a lot of people in the chat who say like just looking at these are super fun.
Mm-hmm.
That just is so much. That adds so much to the experience of just feeling how quality the product is and enjoying the light too. That's one of the reasons people love this to like when you've been looking at Zoom all day, you kind of just enjoy these lights. So that's been great. So, you know, glad this was recorded. Ishmael wins 20. Honestly,
Ishmael wins. Wow.
Like on the Twitch, do you have like noises that you like press and it comes like noises come out and like like kind of like it's a radio.
I have the capabilities to do that, but can I
Next
do
time
it
you play,
now? No, absolutely not. All of that is turned off.
well, the only thing I want to know is like get the flawless victory Mortal Kombat ready for me next time I shut you out, and then that would be it.
Have it ready for you. Pack your bags and get out.
Okay, just want to be on the same. So flawless victory.